Hello everyone, this is Group 12 and we are here to present our material which is supply chain. But before that, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Irham Zaidan Rafi. My ID number is 5021201023.
Hello, my friend. My name is Muhammad Makinun Amin. My ID number is 500-120-1081. I'm from Physics Department.
Hello everyone. My name is Ayu Rahma Wandira. My ID number is 5021201032. I'm from Marine Transportation Engineering.
Okay, firstly is introduction. Supply chain is a network between a company and its suppliers to produce and distribute a specific product to the final buyer. This network includes different activities, people, entities, information, and resource. Supply chains also represent the steps it takes to get the product or service from its original state to the customer. Next slide. Why is it so important? An efficient, optimized supply chain is already important to fulfill the customer's order for a company. But when managed correctly, it can also resulting in a much lower cost and faster production cycle. Supply chain management or SCM is the umbrella term that covers product development, sourcing, production, procurement, logistics, and more. When it comes to operate in the supply chain without it, companies could reduce its customer and losing a competitive edge in respective industries.
Next, there are four main supply chain materials. Without these four materials, it is impossible supply chains uh, to be available. So the first one, there's product. There's a product that will be sent to the customer, and the cost, the weight, and the volume will be considered before it will be sent to the customer. And second, there are facilities that that are operating as a storage and production or demand.
And the next one is vehicles. Vehicles contain operating costs, speed, carry volume, etc. And last but not least, routes. It contains destination, distance, product delivery, etc. The combination of these four entities can model any supply chain anywhere in the world, simple or complex. So we can modify the characteristic of these entities as we explore different design options. Next slide. So next one is difference of SCM or supply chain management and logistics. First, supply chain management. SCM is the coordination and management of supply chains of an organization. SCM emphasizes more on competitive advantage. And the next one is logistics. Logistics is the process of integration and maintenance of goods in an organization. The objective of logistics is customer satisfaction. The objective of logistics is customer satisfaction. So the basic difference between logistic and supply chain management is that logistic management is the process of integration and maintenance of flow and storage of goods in an organization, whereas supply chain management is the coordination and management movement of supply chain of an organization.
So next slide, there will be a schematic a mind mapping of a supply chain. There are two. The first one is the generic supply chain. So the generic supply chain is like the old supply chain we all know, whereas we go to the store, the retailer, we order some stuff, and they send us things that we order. So these are the schematics. First off, the consumers have a demand, and so those demands of things that they're going to buy. So the raw material through the process of logistic goes on a supplier, and then from the supplier goes on the process of logistic too, goes to the manufacturer. After the manufacturer built the thing that the consumer want to buy, then there will be distribute distribute through the process of logistic to the retailer, and from the retailer it comes back to the consumer, and that is for the generic supply chain. And now, on the modern world, there's a supply chain for e-commerce. For instance, e-commerce is a online shop. It's almost the same, but the difference is the payment is online. So the customer on the e-commerce page will order the product. After that, the customer will pay, and the order will continue to the warehouse, and through the process of logistics it'll be uh, next on shipping, and it'll ship right to the customer. That's how the supply chain mostly uh, in the e-commerce nowadays. That's it from us, Group 12. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.